What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kendall clocking in with another video, and in today's video, we got something a little different. I ain't gonna lie, bro. In today's video, we finna be reacting to a video about Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls being a crash out. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. If anything, I would have thought that Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. I would have thought that Blossom, no, damn, whichever one the green one is, bro. I would have thought that she would be the crash out of the group, but apparently Bubbles is the crash out. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just as intrigued as you are, so I ain't even finna do too much talking. Let's just get straight into the video.
Crash outs. We've seen them in many different forms, but today I'm here to talk about a crash out that many of you probably don't even remember, and that's Bubbles, the bouncy sweet demon from the Powerpuff Girls. And this is the day she
Buttercup, that's the name of the green one, I think.
crashed out. So boom, the episode opens and Buttercup is fighting this monster that attacked Townsville,
right.
but it turns out that it's just a training simulation. And up next is Bubbles. So when Bubbles goes in there, they start playing Mama's Weak and changes it from danger level 9 down to a 2. Does she not?
Damn, nigga disrespected the hell out of Bubbles.
Have superpowers? Does she not be in there beating monsters with Blossom and Buttercup? So
Facts.
Bubbles starts trying to tell them she like that and gets fried by this miniature robot, and they continue to play the girl weak. And then it cuts to them going to bed, and they are still playing that girl weak, calling her a baby, telling them to leave the hall light on because she's scared of the dark.
Damn.
And y'all, that was enough to start the crash out. So Bubbles sneaks down to the lab where the training simulator is, and Bubbles cranks that thing up to 11.
Damn.
Now, mind you,
I thought it only went to
Buttercup
10.
was at a 9 and was fighting a giant monster, and Bubbles pushed it past the 9 to 11. And when the mission
What's the
starts,
max thing?
Bubbles immediately starts getting jumped by giant monsters. But what these giant monsters didn't know is Bubbles wasn't trapped in there with them. They were trapped in there with her. So one of the
Bubbles got that dog in her? I never knew that. Bro, I don't even remember this episode, and I used to watch this show faithfully.
monsters eats her, and she immediately busts through the
got that
thing's
dog
teeth
in her, though.
and mollywops the bitch into an explosion. And right when she gets done with that monster, these monsters thought it was sweet and blast her from behind because they got numbers. But Bubbles turns around, wipes the blood off her mouth, and goes in swinging,
Oh, shit.
literally. And at this
Damn.
point, I'm like, nah, she different. Cause she putting holes in them, breaking off limbs,
shit.
busting out eyes, breaking out
Damn.
corns off them, and
What Bubbles was on this day? Who pissed in her? Who shitted in her cornflakes? God damn, she was on one.
driving it through their mouths. Bubbles was out here massacring them
Damn.
and left them dead at her feet. And this was the beginning of the day that Bubbles crashed out. So the next day they're at school playing Duck Duck Goose, and Blossom
Look,
tags
bro, this look just like the show I just reacted to, Roy's Bedoys. They use the same animators or some shit?
Bubbles, and oh, she shouldn't have done that because Blossom starts teasing Bubbles about how she can't catch her, and Bubbles blitzes Mama into the playground, and then she stands over her.
Shit. Nah, she owned that. Dog, they done drove my son Bubbles to the edge. She on that with everybody. If you look at her wrong, she on that.
Like,
Was really good.
and in the middle of Bubbles doing this, the hotline goes off, and Bubbles had the mayor shook. She told that man,
Say it with your chest, little ass nigga.
so the mayor tells Bubbles that he's in a traffic jam, and Bubbles breaks the hotline phone, breaks into the dog's car, rips the dog out of the car
shit.
just to beat the dog's ass, and then tell it the
The dog looking like, what I do? What do you say fuck me for?
famous line,
Oh, man.
mercy is for the weak. So Blossom and Buttercup show up to try to stop Bubbles, and Bubbles basically said, fuck y'all, I can do this by myself. And believe it or not, the crash out after this point only got worse. Cause we cut to a man who stepped on the grass next to a keep off the grass sign, and Bubbles comes over there and rocks his
Bro, she was on her Batman shit, dog. Batman be putting niggas in the hospital for doing simple things, dude. If you jaywalk in Gotham City, Batman might fucking paralyze your ass for the rest of your life. Like, she was on her Batman shit in this episode.
shit for stepping on a blade of grass. Then right
got
after
that
that,
nigga
this dude
cooked.
dropped trash on the
I
ground
do remember this, actually. I remember this shit.
and then gets dropped by Bubbles. And then
Nigga dropped that nigga before his rapper even hit the ground, bro. Do you know how fast she had to be flying at this nigga? She dropped this nigga before his rapper touched the ground, dude. Nah. I ain't gonna lie, they had about said Bubbles crashing.
This is when Bubbles commits literal murder because this car is parked illegally and Bubbles picks
No parking ever. I never seen a sign that said no parking here ever.
up the car with the woman inside, chucks the car with the woman inside, and you can hear the explosion. Now, I don't know about y'all, but in the real world, that lady definitely dead. Bubbles is definitely a murderer. And then after all that, we cut to Bubbles standing over the
I
town like
told you,
evil
bro. She's
Batman.
literally on her Batman shit.
The girl is a goddamn menace.
Wait,
But in
what?
the midst of Bubbles standing over the town like evil Batman, the girl is a goddamn menace. But in the midst of her
called it.
scowling over the city of Townsville, she gets snatched up by Mojo Jojo. And
Oh, well,
honestly,
this is his fatal mistake.
I feel more sorry for Mojo because she trapped with this fucking criminal. So Mojo zaps this girl with a laser, but Bubbles tells that man his laser ain't got no gas, and Mojo cranks his laser up to
I am Mojo Jojo. I had to do it, bro. I had to.
11 because the boy was offended. But little did he know that was enough.
What's up with them all having the highest setting being 11? Like, that's such an odd number, literally. But I'm saying that's an odd number to have it stop at. I can see like 20, 15 maybe, but 11? Like, why you just ain't stop at 10?
For Bubbles to break out and beat the literal
My son always had his brain getting punched out his fucking helmet, dog. Like, every time he whooped his nigga ass, this nigga brain was exposed from under his helmet.
life out of Mojo Jojo.
I don't know how this nigga don't have
my
CTE.
God, she pulled everything out. Punches, lasers, more punches, and broke the man goddamn helmet open. His brain.
I remember this, bro. I literally remember this episode now. Damn, this shit hitting hard now, bro. Like, you know how Deja Vu hit? Like, that's how this shit hitting right now. Damn.
Brother. Then right after this, Blossom and Buttercup burst into Mojo's lair, and you know what happens? They tell Bubbles that she liked that.
Oh yeah, and then she gonna go right back to being good old sweet Bubbles. Yup. Look, she about to turn around with a big ass smile on her face. All she wanted was her sister's approval. That's literally it.
That's all she needs to hear to finally calm down and rejoin the Powerpuff Girls. And to celebrate, Bubbles beats the shit out of Mojo Jojo again. Please let him breathe.
Oh,
But anyway,
shit.
that is the day that Bubbles crashed out. And that's all I got. So subscribe if you're new. Check out this video next. And until next time, stay swiggy, baby.
Solo Leveling Season 2. Never watched that anime. I ain't gonna lie. But what I was about to say, bro, I ain't gonna lie. My favorite episode of the Powerpuff Girls was the one with the Rowdy Rough Boys. Bro, as a kid, bro, when I seen them niggas coming out with these snapbacks and shit backwards, I'm like, damn, them niggas cool as a bitch. Like, them niggas was cool as fuck as a kid to me. I think I said that right. Them niggas still cool to me to this day. I ain't gonna lie. I might rewatch this whole show. This video just motivated me to rewatch this whole show. I ain't gonna lie. But well, that was the video about how Bubbles became a crash out for one episode, literally. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You feel me? Stay tuned for more. Let me know what else y'all want to see on the channel. And other than that, it's your boy Kendall, and I'm gone.
If I can't get through, I'ma hit at your kinfolk. Cover that shit, let me see what it's info. Niggas be playing this shit in Nintendo. I'm hanging the AR all out of the window. I'm smoking the strong, this shit doing push-ups. Look at my money, that shit doing push-ups. Tryna get on that